guys, it's here and welcome to another video. Today we are doing another chapter of the fourth book of the Clockwork Chronicles, The Final Obstacle. Yes. If you haven't read any of the other chapters, be sure you do so, because spoilers and all that fun stuff. We haven't gone to the major stuff yet, but yeah, we're at chapter 7, so of course not. We've got a lot of chapters to go yet. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Guys, have any thoughts, questions, concerns after reading this? Be sure to let me know. And if you're not subscribed already and you want to see more of these, be sure you do so. Oh yeah, I just want to keep up with what's going on. I suggest clicking the bell as well, because yeah, I want to make sure you get the next one when it comes out. You might miss some stuff. You don't want to miss stuff. Oh yeah, this will be in a playlist, so it won't be hard to find. Chapter 7. Long moment of silence. Has a take a drink. Yes, get comfortable. A few days had passed since the boy had watched helplessly as his friend had been taken away from him. It had been a few days since he had informed his aunt about what had happened. By now, the boy could probably assume that almost everyone knew about Stampy's disappearance. Well, at least his friends would probably know. Especially if Rose went around worlds checking to see where the cat could possibly have been taken to. And the longer they waited, the more nervous the boy became. He asked why she had managed to fix the damage that had been caused when the men had opened up a hole in the building to walk through. Somehow they had gotten their hands on some TNT and decided to create an explosion. It hadn't taken them long to fix, but it was hard to know if everything would be back to normal. The boy was sitting outside of the cat's bedroom at the moment, on the bed as he pulled out from the guest bedroom. He knew Squishy was probably still inside, and the boy had assumed she needed some time for herself. He didn't mind that. Oh, he wasn't too far away if she needed him for something. My nose is a little sniffly today. Probably the changing weather. Sam looked around the empty space quietly, his mind wandering all over the place. He had managed to get some sleep in the past few days, but he had doubted it would be enough. He was too distracted by the question of when and if they'd ever saw Steppy again. What were those men doing to him? Was it as bad as the other times, or was Mr. A trying something else for a change? But I couldn't be so sure. Sam couldn't help but shudder with anger at his thought that Mr. A could be hurting Steppy. He wasn't sure if he'd be able to stop it in time. Would Rose be able to find him? How close was she? He wasn't so sure. Suddenly, he heard one of the bedroom doors open. As he turned to see Squishy looking at him with intrigue. "Hello," she said, with a small smile, an attempt to be positive and cheerful. "Hey," the boy responded, with a casual wave, as she stepped the rest of the way out of the bedroom. "What's on your mind today?" she asked slowly. The boy shrugged. "The usual. How about you?" She shook her head sadly. "I know we'll find him. But it's been 3 or 4 days now, and we've heard nothing. Mr. A could have done anything by now. There's no telling what Stampy might be going through." Sam nodded. "Rose would let us know if she was getting close, right? Not unless she wanted to tip them in. Not unless she didn't want to tip the men off that she knew." "Yeah, it's a valid point to make, but it's no different than not knowing at all," the boy admitted. She nodded. "Maybe we should try reaching out to someone and see how they're doing." Give us an opportunity to do something for a change. Who's out? The boy asked. Clay shrugged. Nettie, Dan, your brother, perhaps? Nettie's probably in the easiest to reach out of three of them, the boy admitted. There is a chance that Dan is out helping Rose find Stampy. My brother, Liam, could also be helping Stacy and Lizzie with something. So we're going to talk to Nettie then? Squish pondered thoughtfully. Is it a good idea, though? The boy asked. She's Stampy's sister. I'm sure Stampy wouldn't mind if you talked with her to make sure she's okay. Sam nodded. But she's got some new bodyguards now, since 2 weeks ago. It still wouldn't hurt to try to You tried it constantly when Stampy and his bodyguards kept keeping an eye on him. He had bodyguards keeping an eye on him. And mistreating him, the boy reminded her. She nodded. I can make sure it isn't happening with her. I know it won't solve everything, but it could help for a little bit. Wow. Sam sighed. Suppose we can try and see what happens. I know you are worried about Stampy. So am I, she admitted quietly. But I feel better being able to help even a little bit. It was needed. You never know until you make the call. Sam nodded and managed to say, well, knowing exactly what she meant. He had persistently tried to talk to Stampy, and his guards had rejected each call, until one day he received a call for help from his friend, just before he had been betrayed by those who were supposed to be protecting him. He doubted that this case would be just as extreme. If he could do something to help, he would. After all, Danny was his friend too. They had been through an adventure of their own as well. He understood something about his friends and their connection to one another. He felt that it was his job to protect them, even if they needed it. Now's a good time as any, the boy said. At last he stood up, followed by a happy duckling back into their friend's bedroom, and they climbed up the room with no requirement. Sam let Squish go first, as he followed shortly behind. Once they had finally made it to the hidden room, the boy walked over to the device and put the coordinates that would connect to the one that was in Nettie's world. As soon as the boy was certain he had the right coordinates, he sent a signal out to vast nothingness. The signal tracked down the correct world communicator. Moments dragged on for what felt like an eternity as two of them waited. The boy looked back at the duckling, who had an expression of hope on her face. The boy knew the device was meant to be used only in emergencies, but I'm sure they would be fine. Stampy wasn't here, which meant any attacker wouldn't find what they were looking for. They probably already knew anyway by his previous call to his aunt a few days ago, if there was anyone indeed listening in. Finally, the boy heard the device connect as he looked back to hear a voice crackling through. The voice was unfamiliar, sounding hard and firm. They also sound slightly tired as well, after their shift almost over. Hello, who's this? Samuel James, sir, the boy replied. I'm Rose's nephew. Yes, I know who you are, the man said with a slight tone of annoyance. What do you want? Is it all right if I can talk to Nettie? The boy asked. And why would you need to do that? The man asked. Personal reasons? Yes, sir, the boy nodded. I guess you could say it's a checkup to see how she's doing. I haven't heard from her in a couple of weeks. I can assure you that both she and her friends are perfectly happy and safe, the man said. Unlike your friend. That's why I want to talk to her, the boy said, ignoring the man's comment about Stampy. That doesn't happen. The man groaned with annoyance. I already have to hear from your aunt every single day. I don't want another one of you nagging at me. Well, all I want is to talk to my friend, the boy said simply. Just to hear from her. That's all? The man asked in an uncertain tone. That's all, the boy said. I can trust you're doing your job well. There's no need to nag about it unless something does come up. My aunt seems to be taking care of that. Unfortunately so, the man sighed. I need to speak with Santiago first. Just to make sure it's okay. Santiago? The boy asked. Her main bodyguard. The boss, the man explained. He takes his job very seriously, just like you do. Good to hear, the boy said with a nod. I'll be right back then. Hang tight, the man replied. As the boy heard him stand up, the boy listened to as his footsteps faded, hearing the door open and close behind him. The boy managed a small smile as he looked over at Squishy. Do you think they'll let us talk to her? Squishy asked curiously. Probably, the boy said with a shrug. Though it's good to know my aunt is keeping them on their toes. She nodded. I guess she doesn't want what happened to Stampy to happen to Nettie, she sighed softly. Santiago seems nice enough, though. Sam nodded. I guess we'll have to wait until we hear from Nettie then. Squishy chuckled. Yeah, I'm glad that nothing seemed too out of the ordinary. Me too, the boy agreed. And suddenly, he heard a faint creak of a door open on the device before it closed. The boy could hear faint voices before the door closed. What sounded like argument. Hello? Are you still there? A female voice asked from the communicator. And the boy could almost hear a chuckle escape from the speakers. Yeah, we're still here, the boy asked. Good, she said with a sigh of relief. From the sounds of it, one of the guys didn't think it was appropriate or necessary to get in touch with me. Why is that? The boy asked curiously. Well, I guess it doesn't seem like you trust them to do their job. She said with a tone that suggested she didn't agree with it. Do you trust them, Nettie? Tim asked. Most of them, she mused with a chuckle. At least they aren't trying to lock me up, but I'm not alone, never alone anymore without one of those guys following me. Do you feel safe, though? The boy asked. Nettie hesitated for a long moment, trying to find the right words with an instant answer. Nor did her answer feel forced or fake, only genuine honesty. I feel safer with Santiago around, and some of the other guys, but I try not to be alone with them too much, just to be safe. How are Martin and the others faring? How do they feel about this? Feel about Gray, she asked. They're doing all right, Nettie replied, though there's a bit of uncertainty between my friends and some of the men. Some of them are a little harder and stricter than others. My friends don't like that much. That's good that you and your friends are still being careful, even with your bodyguards, I replied. I would love to be able to trust all of them, she said, with a chuckle, but I don't think they've earned that quite yet. Have I? The voice asked the speaker, making Nettie shout in surprise. Santiago, how did you get here? She asked, recovered from that surprise. There are a few secrets I put in this room, only I know, the man replied with a chuckle. You should try to be more aware of your surroundings next time. Oh, I will, she said with a hint of amusement. Good, the man said. How has this conversation been going before I interrupted it? Relatively well, Nettie replied. We were just talking about the guys here. Right, as expected for someone like them, the man said with amusement. You really take after your aunt on that aspect. Thank you, sir, the boy replied. I try my best. There was a long pause of silence. The boy unsure what else to say. He wanted to ask Santiago so many questions, but wasn't sure where to start. Is there anything new about your missing friend? Santiago asked calmly. No, none as of yet, the boy replied. My aunt is looking into it, though. That is unfortunate, the man said sadly. We'll let you know if we see or hear anything. Just make sure Rose knows first, the boy insisted. Will do, the man agreed. What do you think Mr. A is doing with him? He asked quietly. Rose told us everything you told her. It has to be awful. I don't know, but we'll find him. We will find him, Sam said confidently. Mr. A won't get away with this. I hope so, he replied. I believe all of us want to see him back where he belongs. Surrounded by those who care about him, Santiago said. He's already gone through far more than anyone else I've had the honor of protecting. Sam swallowed. Blech. Sam's so squishy now, slowly agreement. Sure has. Well, I believe this should be enough for today, Santiago said matter-of-factly. We don't want to create any more tension that isn't here already. Just be careful, Sam said quickly. You never know if the men are planning to strike. We will be, don't worry, Santiago assured him. And if you ever do find your friend, make sure he knows that I won't let anything happen to his sister. Trust me to keep that promise. I do trust you, Sam said. And I'm counting on you to keep it. Nettie chuckled with amusement. Oh, he will. Otherwise, he'll have a lot of angry friends to deal with. Yep, the man sighed. See y'all later then. Definitely, the boy agreed as the connection was cut. He stepped back and looked over at the duckling. You're pretty quiet today. She smiled sheepishly. Nodded. I don't like to talk over people. Besides, you handled it fine without me. Sam chuckled. Yeah, I guess so. I suppose that means we're back to waiting then? She asked. Yep, the boy sighed. But it does help to know that our friend is safe. Nettie should be fine. You know that those men can work fast, she replied. Once they have someone, they have an advantage. Sam nodded. Those men already have one. They have Stampy. She swallowed and nodded. We'll get him back, right? We have to, the boy said quietly. And I just hope those men haven't done something so horrible that it's permanent. Me too, the duckling agreed as they walked to the ladder. Sam letting her go first, before following close behind. Feeling slightly better, still unnerved, there were still unanswered questions. Some of them wondered if they ever would be answered. Fortunately, we're going to have to end that there. And yeah, guys enjoyed? Be sure to let me know. And yeah, any questions, thoughts, theories? Give them to me. What's going to happen? And yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!